lovelies, and welcome to the first of the summer editions of diamond painting. Oh yes, man, and yes, what a better one to kick it off than this lovely globe that I think came from GBFKE, if I remember rightly. Now, I'm going to start with this lovely, gorgeous turquoise colour. Just going to get my wax out. And I definitely want to use my fish pan again. So what we're going to do today is we are going to do a bit down here. Now I've got an exciting announcement. And I've actually put the frozen tape down here. Unfortunately I didn't have anything beach themed for that, but I think it goes pretty well. But I have an exciting announcement. So I've just been watching the news. Obviously, I'm recording this on let me get my watch. So this is the 22nd of May. And obviously when you see this, it'll be in June. But I have just received, just been watching the news, and apparently Sir Keir Starmer has been in Braintree. I think it was today. Yeah, so I've just been reading the Braintree Written Times, and it says Labour's Sir Keir Starmer to deliver an NHS speech in Braintree. So, yeah, Sir Keir Starmer is visiting Braintree today to set out Labour plans to create an NHS fit for the future. So that must have been today. But yeah, wow, I don't know where that was, but apparently it was obviously in Braintree, but it was in an air ambulance place or somewhere. But it's quite exciting because it's very rare for MPs to come to like small villages. I mean, obviously Rishi Sunak has got as far as Chelmsford, but I've always hoped and prayed that the King would come here, you know, and hopefully come here one day as like a visit. It's all the little villages that sort of miss out. They only seem to go to like the big towns and stuff. So yeah, so that was today apparently. So that was quite interesting. So yeah, wow. But today they have been starting the window work that I've been talking about. They've looks like we're getting all the brown crap again. Because it doesn't appear to be, I thought we was getting white windows and they're giving us the shitty brown ones again. So they've been busy down there by the looks of it, ripping out all the windows and palaver, but looks nice all at the moment. But yeah, so pretty crap to be fair. I'm really disappointed because obviously I know they've got to replace them all, but I was under the impression that we were going to get white ones. I mean, what windows do you see this time? You know, what windows do you see these days? Bloody brown. So, yeah, so looks right. We're going back to the... Funny, actually, that's the point. I do actually know someone who has brown windows that's a YouTube friend of mine. So, well, not a friend anymore, but I do know of some YouTubers that I know that have brown windows. This is a gorgeous concave or contour there, but yeah, so I was didn't know what to do because I got up and they were doing the windows, so I had to quickly email the landlord because I was on my way to work, and I'm thinking have I got the wrong day? So she said no, they're doing it in like phases. So apparently they're doing that side and then this side, and yeah, so it's still Thursday, so that was good result. But yeah, so that's interesting to know. But at least, you know, after waiting 4 years, we're finally getting these replacements that we're supposed to be getting. But yeah, they don't really look like they're double glazed, but we'll have to wait and see. They just look like cheap tacky crap. So that's going to be interesting. But I thought, do you know what, it's been a gorgeous day today, I want to get started on this painting. It's quite a short one as well. We call this a partial because this part here, bits and pieces around here are not drilled, and these parts here are. It's got quite a nice stick to it as well, so that's pretty good. I haven't really done much diamond painting today. I just have not really felt very well. I've just felt really sort of like headache and feel sick and don't know really. I know that I'm not eating as much because I had McDonald's the other day, and I don't know what happened, but the food came hot, but for some reason shortly after I had the shits, and sorry, that word always cracks me up, but I just don't understand it. The food was hot, and obviously something within there. I mean, they did put the McFlurry next to the burger, so whether it cooled it down too quick, and that's what's caused it. But yeah, shortly after I had the shit, so I was like, it sort of put me off McDonald's, but I'm not gonna ever go off McDonald's. But I mean, it is what it is. But I have seen videos on TikTok on how they cook them, and they put them under this on this grill thing, but they slam this, it's like this big metal thing down, so that's quite interesting. But yeah, but I wonder if MPs like have security officers, because obviously the king will, but and any of the royal family, but I don't know how that works really on that one. I feel like I need to go right round and then loop it and then start filling in. But this is gorgeous, isn't it? Now, apparently these are called rhinestones, not crystals, so I was asking my friend what is the difference, because I really can't tell the difference between rhinestones and crystals. They both look exactly the same. But yeah, it's quite interesting really. So yeah, another sort of busy day, and not really much done. Got on the train at 3 o'clock, and then I just fell asleep. I'm absolutely shattered. Because I ain't one for getting up at 7 o'clock every day, but I have to because I have to travel to work, so it's like, oh. And day in, day out is like not good. So, which is why I look forward to the weekends, and then I can have a lovely lie-in. Although, saying that, because I'm in such a routine of getting up at 7 every day, I just don't really lay in on a Sunday. But isn't this gorgeous? And I was watching Lazy Retired Granny, and she's actually revealed her face, so it's really nice to meet Lazy Retired Granny, because for me, as a creator, I like to meet the person, like if I'm watching a video, I like to meet the person behind the camera. And you sort of like, when you get people that don't show their face, you sort of get like an idea, and you try to put a face to the name. But yeah, it's you actually look, if you're watching, you actually look a lot younger than I thought. So yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah. Yeah, I thought they was going to do like a bit of a Wow's tale there, but they've bang it in a bit, so that's good. But yeah, I thought I'd get this one a bit started today, because obviously June's only around the corner, so of course we need to start to get on with this really, so yeah. Now they've been saying that there's extensions across rail and stuff going to Heathrow Airport apparently, so that's interesting to know. But the Chelsea Flower Show's on as well, and they're gearing up for that, because obviously every May is the Chelsea Flower Show. So I was going to start this in June, but it just keeps looking at me. And I really wanted to get it started, you know, so... And thank you for all the recent subscribers lately. Diana, I think it's Diana Colours or something. You sound, I don't know, you just sound like a diamond painter I know, which is Diamond Painters with Enza. Your accent sounds so identical to her, and at first I thought it was actually Enza, and it isn't, but your accent is a splitting image. So Diana with Colours, I think your name is. Yeah, I was like, am I watching Enza? So I do miss Enza's channel. She closed it down apparently. I heard that through Diamond Paintings with Diamond Lazy Retired Granny. So yeah, I do miss like the unboxings and stuff, but I've seen so many people getting Temu hauls lately, so it's really lovely to see that. And seeing as we're doing a Starfish, I just had to use the pen, fish pen. We just had to. So yeah. Well, look at that. That's got that lovely wavery effect here. So, yeah, let's start the filling, shall we? But yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday because it's payday, and we can then start to do a bit more Temu ordering. I've actually said to myself that I'm going to splash out and I'm going to do like a big sort of diamond painting bundle, perhaps 20 paintings or so, or about £20 worth. So yeah. Okay, just need to get a bit more wax. So this session that we're doing now, that will be like one session, if the camera will let us, because this phone is so temperamental. You never know if it's going to like run out of battery or run out of storage. And yeah, I'm very, very excited for this to see what this looks like without the light behind. I do love it when you get to work with crystals or rhinestones. They're just lovely to work with. I don't know what way is quicker, if we're going like that or like that, but yeah, we're speeding along this. So I've got probably about this one, I've got like 3 different diamond paintings for summer so far. So looking forward to doing a bit of that. So the way I'm going to do this summer is like I did with the farmyard bit, so like a different sort of summary one each day. So yeah. But yes, the countdown's on, 3 days to go. And then the windows are sorted and I can put all my diamond painting stuff back. So, but I was watching them out the window and they seem to be having a bit of a problem trying to, because you get like, when the window's there, you've got like this big frame thing, and they were having a bit of trouble trying to get it out. They had to use like this hacksaw thing. And the only way I can describe it is it looks like the blade, it looked like the nose of a swordfish. As you know, with swordfishes, they have such big, their nose resembles like a sword, so that hence why it's called a swordfish. But that must be so terrible for the little fish, because obviously that getting in the way of it, you know, if he's swimming and he bashes into something, that would just drive me insane. So it must be very difficult to, you know, navigate like that. But yeah, I've got a few surprises along the way for the summer. So diamond painting. But yeah, can you believe that it will soon be summer soon, so we're more than halfway through the year now. Can you believe it? Where does time go? But as I said at Christmas, this year will fly. I actually said to my relative that, you know, this year will fly by as well. It always does. So yeah, it will soon whiz its way, and we'll get Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. My favourite holiday of all time has to be Christmas, but I do love Easter. I just think it's so magical with like little, you know, chocolate and Peter Rabbit movie and Easter bunny cakes, and just Easter and Christmas are by far my favourite holidays. But if I had to pick out of the two, my favourite holiday of all time would have to be Christmas. Not just because of the presents, but obviously it's that, you know, it's that family time, it's that unwinding from everything, celebrating the you know, the year that we've had, and obviously not forgetting, you know, Jesus and that, and also, you know, just that sort of like festive season where you get all like the decorations and the tree comes out and the, you know, it's just such a lovely time of year, and it's the only sort of time of year that you can eat as much as you want and you don't really worry about putting on weight and stuff. It's just a magical time of year. And obviously this year, I can't remember when I filmed them, but I have got some Christmas key rings that I did, and I'm going to be hanging them on the tree, because I do have key rings on my keys, but the more I add, the more difficult it is with, I always get the key like got stuck through the hoop and stuff, so you know, it's gonna be, I've decided they're gonna be decorations, but I'll take like the key off, you know, the little key ring clip, I'm gonna take that off, and then wouldn't it be funny if someone actually watched the news and then they said, I don't know, you know, with like Keir Starmer's in Braintree, and like someone then thinks, oh, Mike's in Braintree. I always wonder if there's like other diamond paintings in my constituency. You know, it'd be interesting. I'd love to meet up with everyone in the diamond painting community. It's always something I've wanted to do, is meet up with your fans of the channel. That would just be like a dream come true for me. It's like in the part work industry, because I do part works as well. There's loads of people out there that I'd love to meet, you know, because all we ever do is talk over the internet, and it'd be nice to sort of like go out for a coffee or something and, you know, meet up in person. That would be quite nice. I'm supposed to be going to Southend because there's a cake shop up there that I want to try called Wilma's Cakes. But I just think it's such a long way to go just for a cake. Now Southend has obviously got Venture Islands. I actually went there for a job once when I was in my teens, because I'm 30 now. There was a company there called Jark Recruitment, and there was one in Chelmsford, and I don't know why, but I just wanted to go to sign up in the Southend one, just to give it like a bit of a further day out, really, because it's just boring going to the same places all the time. So, I mean, one of the reasons why I don't really go out as much when I'm in Braintree, or, you know, even in Whittam, I haven't had like a proper day out. A proper day out is like going up to London for the day, you know. But I've discovered that Braintree sort of like mimics Chelmsford. So everything you find in Chelmsford is near enough in Braintree, apart from like they've got Wilkinsons that are not here, but Whittam's terrible. I mean, all you get is betting shops, charity shops, hairdressers. Every time a shop closes down, it either turns into a charity shop or a hairdresser's. I mean, it's like farm foods. They had that in Iceland for years, and all these years, and then one day they decided that there was too much competition, so they closed farm foods down. I mean, it's one of the worst things they could have done, because everyone liked farm foods, you know, the broken biscuits. And broken biscuits are where you've got, they're basically all the rejects off a conveyor belt, and then you can pick that they could be broken or they could be full. It's just that they're basically, you get them in a pack for £5. Let me just see if I can grab a picture. So yeah, there they are. So they're basically broken biscuits, but you get a massive box for like a £5. So yeah, they're really nice. I can't believe how quick we've gone past this little section here. That's great. But yeah, it's really good. I think what I'd like to do next is definitely the Starfish. Got a few Starfishes going on, but I'm very drawn to this big one. But that's going to be in the next session, because as I said, I do like to break this down a bit. So yeah. I'll pick up. Oh, all they've talked about today is that bloody Elizabeth line. Because what it was is it used to be called Crossrail, but they changed it to the Elizabeth line. I think Queen Elizabeth, no, I think it was Boris Johnson who changed it. Someone changed the name of it to celebrate the Queen, I think it was. But yeah, it used to be called Crossrail, but I mean, the Elizabeth line sounds a lot more better than the word Crossrail. it's definitely been a hot day today. Alexa, what's the temperature today? Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 16 degrees Celsius. Tonight,
Okay.
you can expect a low of 7 degrees.
But yeah, the heat can make you very tired, so I've literally been laying in my bed the last sort of hour just like in front of the fan because I just can't cope with the heat. But on that note, guys, we are done. From outer space, don't turn around now. But anyway, there we go. And that, oh yeah, baby, look at that, man. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really shiny. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that is spot on, that colour. It really goes with the colours there. That's gorgeous. Oh, that's lovely. I really like that. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, man. Oh, I like that. So what we're going to do next time is this will be coming to the channel on a Tuesday. So we're going to be doing this on a Tuesday. And what's going to happen is the next session I'd like to do the giant star and we'll break it up into sections because I would like to try and last this out as quickly as, last it out a bit more. I don't really want to finish it in one go. I like to take my time on things, but that's what it looks like. We've got some gorgeous colours coming up. We've got pinks and all sorts here, greens, and we've even got this, it's like a star symbol there. So that's going to be, I suspect, up there. They've actually provided all them, and we've only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 of them. So that's really cool. So anyway, please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of the videos that I do. If you want to get this for yourself, it is currently available through GBFKE, and I will put the link on the description of the video. But I have seen a few of these on Temu as well. Take care, have a lovely day, and I'll catch you later.